Okay, so here we had our distance formula, right?
Right.
D is equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Use that if you've been given 2 points. All right, so example 1 says to find the distance between -1, -3, and 2, 3. Express the answer in simplified radical form and then round to 2 decimal places. So do you have a calculator? Because you need one.
Don't need it.
All right, so we're after the distance. Please stop with the noise. And so I'm going to label my ordered pairs, x1, y1, x2, y2. And so what goes first in my formula?
X2.
All right, so x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared, and the square root goes all the way past it. Now, does it really matter if I put x2 or x1 first? Not really, as long as you put the same on the y's first as well, because we could have labeled our ordered pairs differently. Okay, so let's set up our skeleton. Shh. All right, so let's plug it in. All right, so let's plug in. What is our x2? It's 2. And what is my x1? And what is my y2? And what is my y1? So the square root of, what's 2 minus a -1? Well, minus a negative is a plus, so what's 2 plus 1? So 3 squared plus, this is minus a negative again, so what's 3 plus 3?
6 squared.
So we got 6 squared. So what is 3 squared?
9.
Plus what is 6 squared?
36.
Add them together.
7.
What's 9 plus 36? 45. All right, so to express the answer in simplest radical form. So we need to work this out using our factor tree. What gives me the square root of 45? What multiplies to give me 45?
9 and 5.
9 and 5. What gives me 9?
3 and 3.
And then we have our 5, right? So 2 of a kind because it's square root. So what are we going to take out? A 3. And this 5's by itself, so it's got to stay underneath. All right, so that's in simplified radical form. And then round to 2 decimal places. So how would you put this in your calculator to get 2 decimal places?
Just like that.
You could, if you can type it in just like that. Some of your calculators won't do it, so you'll have to do 3 times the square root of 5. Either way, what do we get? All right, so we got 6.708. I went ahead and went 3 decimal places because it said to round to 2. So what is this 8 going to make happen to that 0? So we got 6.71 when rounded correctly.